I was thinking about black holes and how they relate to my computer simulation theory that we're in the sim. I think black holes are portals. They probably take you to like different multiverses, different dimensions, something like that. And I was thinking in terms of, oh God, I just ate. I was thinking in terms of like video games and like Super Mario Brothers 1. Remember when Mario goes down the green pipe? He can't get into a lot of the pipes. And then suddenly, if you keep pressing down on the button, you could get into one of the pipes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I never.
Oh, and then when he gets in there, he goes to a totally new world.
Oh, okay.
So he goes down the pipe and he's in world like 1.1. And then he comes out in world like 2.3, 2-3. He like time travels in the portal of the pipe. Well, black hole is just like a pipe. It's just like a pipe made of fabric of space instead of like lead. Like in the video game Mario Brothers, it's lead, green pipe. So that's it. I don't know. Mario Brothers and black holes, I think, are. I think they're telling us. I think our own games here on Earth, our own games tell us the way the universe works.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're created beings, so we created a video game ourselves. And then in that game, we created portals for the main characters. We're just in a nested version of that. Someone more superior created this video game that we're living in. It has black holes. That's the portal in this game that takes you to different worlds. I don't believe this stuff that at the center of a black hole, you get a singularity. I used to believe that. The more I think about this, just like light is like a patch. I bet things used to go faster than light. And the creators of this computer put in a patch. Just like when Microsoft says, oh shit, we left this trap door open here where hackers can get in. We better issue a patch. They probably realized like, oh my God, time travel backwards is potentially true. Let's issue a patch and call it the speed of light. So I think it's a patch, and I think because of that, it might mess up some of the equations. And some of the equations, the creators of this thing, I feel like they'll let us figure out the rules of it, but they're not really eager to show us all the rules. And like when Einstein's equation shows, a singularity where you get spaghettified and then crunched at the center, I almost feel like that could be the creators of the sim creating some math that says that's what happens, but they kind of said it to dissuade us from maybe time traveling or something through black holes.
Like a red herring?
Yes, sort of. I guess you could view it that way. Just like, that's what should happen, but maybe due to some patch that was put in place, or like I said,
Like a beware of dog sign, but the dog's like a Pomeranian.
Yeah. The dogs, yeah, kind of.
So like all bark and no bite.
I feel like it could be like that. Like, okay, you get spaghettified and then compacted to a singularity. Don't mess with these objects. But the reality is, when you go in one, you probably just teleport to a different dimension.
Yeah, or
now,
like,
why do I...
or you time travel, or something that shouldn't be allowed is allowed.
Right. Now, why do I think that? Just for the reasons I said. I view time being a constant as a patch. And the more I look around, a lot of the constants I'm thinking are patches. The more I look around and think about constants, the more I think it's just a fancy word for a Microsoft patch on like a port in a computer.
I totally agree. Like those.
Yeah, constants are weird. Like, why is there that limit? It's like suspicious by nature that that's even there.
Yeah. And like you notice how in the early days before inflation happened, or at least what we believe with inflation, things did travel faster than light.
Correct.
So it wasn't a constant.
I think that's correct.
Yeah, that's what I believe the particles back then, the
Yeah.
first primordial particles.
So it's clearly a patch. And my guess is when the universe slowed, you know,
the constant.
all of a sudden, like, as the universe slowed and intelligent life began to evolve, I bet the creators saw that and they're like, oh shit, they're going to reverse engineer this thing. We better put in a constant where they can't go back in time. You know? Well, here's light. You can't go faster. Then all of a sudden we're stuck going forward. Even though the equations say we can go back in time, there's nothing in Einstein that violates that.
Yeah,
We're stuck going forward.
right.
So they put in like time, entropy, all the constants. I don't remember them all offhand, but there's a lot of constants. In, like, isn't the Planck length a constant? Like, there's a lot of constants.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. I just wanted to sound fancy. Planck length. But anyway, constants are here. They kind of keep us in check. This whole place is like Mario Brothers. The pipes are black holes. In a way, that makes me feel more trapped, knowing there's constants, because I can't ever break free. And maybe, you know, even though time travel is allowed, some of these constants might keep you from ever doing it. We even learned that about Grassmann numbers.
Oh yeah.
Those things basically don't allow you to like reverse entropy, I guess you'd say. That seems like a constant or something,
yeah.
or like it seems like something in place to like a bumper stopper thing. Like,
Guardrail.
yeah, whatever. It's like there to, yeah, guardrail. Yeah. So if you look around at these constants, Grassmann numbers, speed of light, you start to look at them as guardrails.
Mm-hmm.
This place becomes a little creepier to me.
Mm-hmm.
But originally I wanted to talk about black holes and pipes. So this is way off track, so I'll stop here.